Hey, this is Senior Sales Director Dawn Wilson, and this video is on how to pack your starter kit for a party. So if you're watching this, you're probably a brand new beauty consultant and just overwhelmed by everything that came in your starter kit and not quite sure what to do with it. I hope that you watched my video unpacking your starter kit, so that kind of helped learn a few of those things. So this is to show you how to get ready for a party and exactly what to pack in your kit, because everything that came in that box doesn't have to be what you pack for your party. Okay, so we will get started. First off, you've got your awesome bag, and you'll see my bag looks a little different than yours, just that I don't have the brand new bag that you do, but they're the same size and basically the same, and I pack it the same way. So I'm just going to take you through and show you how I put everything in. Now, the one key is that you don't want to look like the bag lady when you walk into your hostess's home. You can pack everything that you need to conduct your party or facial in this starter kit bag. It's awesome and it's easy to work out of. So, you ready? First thing I do, or let me just show you the inside. I'm going to pick it up here. Okay. See that? So, I've got my travel roll-up bag, which I'm going to show you in a minute, my flip chart and all my handouts that I need, and then all the additional things I need for the party. Everything just fits real handy in the bag. So, start out, I mentioned our awesome flip chart. You want to have that because you use that at every appointment that you hold. Also down along the sides, I've got my placemats. I do 4 came in your starter kit, and when you're able to, I would suggest ordering 4 more, so you have a total of 8. That sometimes you do have a party that might be a little bit larger than just 4. My favorite number to work with is like 3 to 4 at a party, but sometimes they get a little larger than that. So I do like having an extra set on hand. And then I just have some of these clear envelopes. You can pick these up at any office supply store, or use something comparable to this. I just like these because they're clear and I can see through those. And in that, I'll put their skincare profile cards. So you want one of these for each guest. You might have part of this filled in if you've pre-profiled her and gotten her information, so at least you have her name and you can put it on her place at the table. I'm sorry, I'm in a shadow here. I was messing with the lighting before I started this, but it's not perfect. So that's your profile cards. And then I also have a beauty book for everyone there. So you don't have to bring all 30 beauty books that came in your starter kit, just what you need for the party. And I usually throw in 1 or 2 extras just in case there's a surprise guest there for me. These will be set out by her tray. There's a price sheet in there too. I carry those with me, but I hand those out at the end of the party. And then I just pack in a couple of lookbooks that we'll use to help with color selections and things like that. So that's what's in my clear envelope, so I can see everything in there. I also have another one which I call my recruiting packet. So that has my recruiting information about the business. And again, I just have it in a separate one so that if I need it, I can pull it out and hand it to my prospect. Okay, now bear with me. Okay. I just kind of want to go in order so you see, but they're at the bottom. Alright, so then we've got our beauty trays, right? Just pack the number. Again, 4 came in your starter kit. When you get the chance, then maybe order 2 to 4 more. Check with me first, though. A lot of times I have extras, and I could get those to you. I do put the little tray insert inside, just so that I'm ready to go, and then it snaps back together like this. Watch those inserts, that they tend to stick together, that you're only getting 1 to put in each tray. Sometimes they stick and you end up with 2 by accident. So I have those ready. Again, I just pack the number of mirrors that I need at my party and maybe throw in 1 extra in case I have a surprise guest. I know you'll hear from some other people that they pre-pack all their information, the washcloths, the brushes, and all that in with the trays. I don't do that because you need to collect them up anyway. So I find it's a real time saver to just do it as I'm there. So you've got those. Then next we have, I do carry my pack of facial cloths. Oh, I forgot to mention, I take, as you saw, I took those trays out of the mesh bags that they came in, and then I'm going to show you what I use those mesh bags for next. But I do carry the full pack of facial cloths because you never know when you're going to need extras of those. Then I make sure I just have a little pencil carrier with pens in that for them to fill out their profile cards and things. And then you've got 4 of the dry erase markers because they can write on those placemats, and then you can just clean them off at the end of the party. So I carry those with me. I do carry a couple of extra headbands or hair clips for anyone to that needs to pull their hair out of the way, and those are just in a little plastic bag. I take a little gift for my hostess, and it's just a thank you gift, something small, because she is going to earn her hostess credit. I like using these little baby hand creams. You can get those on section 2 of the order form, in a dozen in a bag for I think $4 or maybe $6, so they're very inexpensive. I just put them in a cute little bag and maybe tie it with a bow. So you can do something like that. If you don't have anything like that right now that you're brand new, you could do a gift certificate, or just giving her a big thank you at the beginning of the class, because she is going to get free product as her hostess credit. So this is just a nice gesture, but it does not have to be anything big that you're giving away. You also have your full-size satin hand set packed in here and ready to go. The other thing, if you want to, I'm going to show you some additional products when we're done showing what comes in the kit and how to pack it. I also like to do the satin lips at the party, and you could throw that in here too if you wanted to do that. You could do both of those at the same time. The other thing that I do, you got all these mesh bags that your mirrors came in. You just want to fill one. Now mine are filled in clear bags just because that's what we used to have, and now they went to the nice mesh ones. So mine are still in the clear vinyl bags, but you can put yours in this. So you just want to have some cotton balls to use for cheek color. Some round cotton pads is what I like using these. I like using these for the eye makeup remover. I just find it comes off easier with the pad, just a preference. I use some little cosmetic sponges. I have those. I just buy these. I buy all this stuff at the dollar store. Buy these at the dollar store and just cut them in half. And then I just throw in a few Q-tips. So those are just some things I need. So dollar store shopping, that's all you need to do. Another bag, I just have all my applicator samples. So you've got your sponge tip applicators for eyeshadow. I'll also give you a little tip on these. I buy extras of these every time I place an order, and I also keep these with my inventory. So when someone purchases an individual eyeshadow, she's not buying a compact or anything, there's no applicator to come with it, right? So I just throw in one of these in with their order. So I always give one of these away with every eyeshadow that I sell. So that's just a little side tip. You've got your mascara wands. And just remember, when you're demonstrating mascara, I've got my mascara in here too, that you don't double dip. So only one brush, you put it in, you twist it. You don't want to pump it up and down, you twist it. If they need more, you just use a new brush. I would also suggest on your mascara tube that you break the wand off inside. That way you'll know it's always your demo. As well as it doesn't waste mascara when you're pulling it out too. And then in there, I'll show you these. This is something that Mary Kay does not sell. I buy mine on Amazon. See that? That is a lipstick wand, so those are great for lipsticks and lip glosses, that you can put them in the actual full-size tube. So I buy these on Amazon. They're very, very inexpensive. If you just put lip applicator on there, you can do that. So I usually just buy those like once or twice a year, and I throw those in. The other thing I keep in here are my color cards. And this is how you're going to do glamour initially at your appointments. I love these cards. If you saw my other video just talking about the look, it's just like paint by number. You don't really have to know what you're doing. You just tell them to follow the card. Super easy. And they're matched by eye color. So there's one for brown eyes, one for green and hazel, and one for blue eyes. So it makes life super, super simple. Or if they want to pick, you can just lay them on the table and they can pick what one. So this is all my glamour stuff in one little bag. So you just pull that out when you're ready to do that. And then also in your starter kit came a really cute little vinyl bag that you can use as your money bag. Now I have a different bag that I use now, but in that money bag, just do the same thing that I do, is that you want to have your sales tickets and a calculator, or you can use your phone. I usually just have a calculator in there just in case my phone runs out of power. Business cards, because you want to make sure you give everybody a business card. And then when we get to hostess coaching, and I'm teaching you how to do that, I do have my hostess packets in my money bag that I can give out to my hostesses when I'm booking them for their second appointment. But I also do something really fun with the hostess program that I do. They get $20 free for doing certain activities. So I just made paper money. I can send you the copy for that too. So additionally, when you're thanking your hostess, you can go through in the beginning. You'll see that when I do my how to conduct a party video, and thanking her for being a hostess and giving her what she's already earned at the beginning of the party. So it's just a real visual that she has this money to spend, and it helps me in booking future parties with the other guests at the party. So I just have that all together. Actually, you could keep, normally I keep my hostess stuff in that clear envelope with the lookbooks and things. I just had it in the wrong place tonight. So, so you can keep it there. And you'll find a system that works best for you too. Okay, the final thing that we have in the bag, excuse me, is the roll-up bag. And you can earn your roll-up bag free from Mary Kay when you're placing your first order. I just like working out of this bag because it carries all of my demos. As you can see, it looks awesome, and it allows me to romance the bag while I'm doing the party. The thing these rip off too. I don't know if you knew that or not. So in the first pocket is my skincare, the cleansers and the moisturizers that you're going to be using when we demonstrate the Miracle Set. The second pocket is your eye makeup remover and your day and night solution. Okay, that's the next pocket. And then the third pocket, I keep my CC cream demos in. Okay, so your foundation demos. And then that just all rolls up, and it's really easy, super simple to work out of, and they see it at the same time. Now you're probably wondering, Dawn, what's in the fourth pocket? Well, I've covered everything that comes in your kit and how you pack your bag, so you're set to do a party. But the longer you're in business, you might want to add a couple more products. I have a list that's in with your new consultant packet too of other things that you might want to have in stock to use for your own personal use as well as demonstrators at your party. The more you show, the more you sell. So these are some of my favorites and big sellers. So I'll just show you what I do with those, and you can look for that list or just write those down. So that's what I have in this fourth pocket. So I've got the charcoal mask, as they love doing that mask at the detox parties. I have the microdermabrasion set. Now remember, you can use these on yourself as well as your demos because they're tubes and you're squirting, so you're not applying anything directly to your face, so it's safe to use for both. Microdermabrasion, rarely do I do that on the face when they're trying the skincare. I feel that's just a little bit too much, but I will demonstrate that on the arm. On one arm they do it and then they compare their arms, and that's enough of a difference that you will sell product that way. Foundation primer. is a biggie. So these are just some of our big sellers that it helps to demonstrate, because then you'll sell those. An eye cream. I really feel an eye cream is pretty much a must-have, and I know that doesn't come in your starter kit, but I would put one, and you should be using one yourself. And this one's the firming eye cream, but you could also use the one from the Time Wise Repair set. So whichever is your favorite for that. Then a satin lip set, and like I had said earlier, you can either keep that in your roll-up bag or in with your satin hands. And an eye primer. We refer to this as eyeshadow glue. Again, this is something if they just put a little on their lid before they do their eyeshadow, it'll hold it in place. It makes the colors appear more intense. That's a product, if you're showing it, you're going to sell it. Under eye corrector allows you to, oh my goodness, I just broke it. So much for that. So we'll set this one aside. But it really helps, because a lot of us, I've got really bad under eye circles, so I'm especially sensitive to that. But it's just a product that if you're demoing on people that need help with that, that's a sure sell. And other thing is I got concealer on this now, is our finishing spray, another favorite. And then what you can do in time, you've got your color cards to do your makeup book looks, but as you become more confident in color, and you might want to offer more color at your second appointments. I'm just wiping the mess I made off on here on these products. You can open some full-size color products to use as demonstrators too. So I just pulled a couple of lip glosses, and I made some suggestions in that handout I told you, and lipsticks. So then you can just dispense those on the tray. They can either apply it with their finger, or you could get those brushes that I showed you like off of Amazon or at a beauty supply store, and then you could just dip it in. So that's what I do with those. So that's what's in the fourth pocket of my tray. Now, some other things, again, like I said, in time that you can add that you're using is, rather than always using sponge tip applicators and cotton balls to apply the Glamour products, you'll find they do go on better if you use actual brushes. So over time you can do that if you desire to do that. And again, you can just use one of your mesh bags to keep your brushes in. I like the using the full-size brushes from our brush set. But if you didn't want to go to that expense, which you don't have to at all, you could just use the little brushes from the fit in the compacts. So that would be good to do too. So I do one for cheeks, and then the same for the eyes. This is the blending brush for the eyes, or you could just use the little baby brush that comes in the compact. Okay, so you find they'll just get a better application with that. Now, when you open those eye brushes that come in the compact, they do come with a little sponge tip applicator too. Either just keep this for yourself, or it could be a one-time use for customers. The brushes, of course, you can reuse. You want to make sure that you open a brush cleaner and then clean them after each use. And then you just spray it on the brush and just take a washcloth, paper towel, anything like that, and brush it. The color will come off and they'll be clean. And periodically you can clean your brushes with just hair shampoo. Works fine to keep those clean. Okay, so you can pull brushes if you want to. I also just keep a bag of fragrance samples, so that if people ask what a fragrance smells like, I have that and can offer them a sample. Again, this is strictly optional for you. I'm just showing you how I do that. And then I do love playing with color and doing lots with color besides those color cards. So I do have colors opened up, and just want to show you. This is called the, I think it's called the Color Display Tray or Glamour Tray. And these are found on section 2. They only cost $3. And they're also good for your own personal glamour if you want to. And sometimes I give these as a hostess gift. They love them. So you can hold the cheek colors, or you can fit 6 eye colors in a square. So I just fill them. This one's filled with cheeks, as you can see. So you can have one tray with what you use. You can have more than one tray if you like playing with a lot of color and want to open it up. So I've done that. Another option for color would just be to use a little compact, and this is the bronzing powder. And you can even fit colors underneath. This is designed to hold the brushes, but you could put like a bronzing powder under here and 2 cheek colors up here, or 6 eye colors and a bronzing powder underneath if you wanted to. So you can put them in a compact as well. So that's just a way that you can use full-size products as demonstrators if you want to. The other thing is that we do have some of our eye colors that come in the sample strips like this. And what I've done with these is I've just 3-hole punched them, and this is just a little notebook that, again, you can pick up at Walmart for a couple of bucks. I just 3-hole punched them, and that's my color book. If you want to use the lipstick demonstrators too, those already come with a hole punched in them, and you can just put them on a key ring and have them that way and keep in your starter kit. So just gives you some options to do with that. Other thing I want to show you is this is the Party Choices flyer. You'll hear me talk about this when I'm teaching how to do parties, and I do carry that with me. I just have it in an acrylic frame, again, that I got at the dollar store. Honestly, when you're buying things for your business, you just want to shop on like Amazon or a place like that, the dollar store, Walmart, Staples. I don't spend a lot of money on the extra things to run my business, but you know, there are a couple things that you can pick out that just really help you out. So I have that there, and when that's sitting at the table, that helps me to book my second appointments. So that's everything that you need. It's all in that one bag. Isn't that super simple? And you can just work out of that bag through the night. I'm usually just sitting on a chair or a side table or something that I can get into that. I'll do another video for you on how to set up the table for your party. But hopefully this helped and gave you a little more confidence. And I'll show you too in another video or through pictures how I pack my inventory as well. I don't carry the whole store with me for that either. So I promise I keep it really simple. So thank you for joining me. I hope this helps. Be sure to contact me with any questions that you have, okay?